What's going on, guys? It's Fantastic Films here today, and I am doing a Blu-ray pickups video. So essentially I have a really huge stack, but it's just because the last pickups video I did was like a couple months ago, and yeah, it's been a while. I've been picking up some new movies. Recently I haven't picked up as many, but I went through a few phases where I was able to go to Bull Moose and just really stack up on some really good like $5 movies, and I went to this other place that had like the same thing. And recently, I just haven't had time to make like a Blu-ray pickups video. They're tedious to edit, but overall, I've been doing like the movie trips as you've seen when we saw The Predator with my buddy Jackson, and also Searching, which is like really good. So you guys really need to see those movies. Definitely check out those videos if you haven't. But without further ado, let's get right into these Blu-rays. So the order I'm going to go in is 4Ks, Blu-ray slipcovers, Blu-rays without the slipcovers, and then at the end I even have a couple box sets and Steelbooks. So definitely make sure to stick around to the end to see what I picked up. So up first is one of my favorite movies of all time recently, and it is Predator, the original Schwarzenegger classic. I already showed this off in a video, but I just wanted to, you know, it's a brand new 4K and I wanted to show it off again. And then about a week later I picked up the triple feature pack of the original 3 Predator movies. The second one I really didn't like that much, but Predators would feel is like super underrated. Like everyone craps on it, but like I liked it. And then the last 4K I picked up was Goodfellas, which I'm really excited to check out. I haven't seen this movie yet, and I'm a huge Scorsese fan. So I guess I can't really call myself a Scorsese fan until I've seen this film. Then I picked up Raging Bull, another classic Scorsese film, and this was actually really good. It impressed me a lot. Not sure it quite lives up to the hype. I mean, on an enjoyment level, it wasn't as enjoyable as I wanted it to be, but still like a really good movie, really powerful. Then I picked up Spotlight. I love this movie, won Best Picture, and it definitely deserved it. Then I picked up Hostiles. Christian Bale is one of my favorite actors. I haven't seen this yet. I'm waiting to watch it with my dad because he really wants to see it too. So we're going to find a time to do that, and then I'll let you know my thoughts on this when I see it, but I've heard great reviews, so I'm excited. Then I got The Godfather Part 2 and Part 3. I've already seen the first Godfather, and it has like the matching slipcovers, which is really cool. I haven't seen 2 or 3. I've heard that 2, some people like 2 better than the first one, and then 3 just because I'm a perfectionist and I gotta have like the entire series. I've heard isn't as good, but it's not like bad, it's just not as good or on par with the first 2 in terms of quality, but I'll check them out for sure, probably soon, so got the Godfather movies. So that's going to do it for the Blu-ray slipcovers, and then the next Blu-rays I'm going to show you without the slipcovers, actually I got for all of them, I think maybe 1 or 2 I didn't, but for all of them I got $5 per movie, which was amazing. So like, you know, $5 is like dirt cheap, especially for Blu-rays, so let's get into it. So I picked up Stand By Me. This is one of my favorite films. I saw it as soon as I bought it, and I saw it like twice in 1 week, I think. It's really great film. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. Joy, the story of the woman who invented the super duper mop. It's actually pretty good. Jennifer Lawrence is great. Not an amazing movie, but overall really good. Inside Man was my first Spike Lee film, and overall it was pretty good. I'm really looking forward to seeing BlacKkKlansman though. Denzel Washington is amazing, as always. The Accountant, starring Ben Affleck. This was pretty good. I was a little let down. I was expecting a lot more from it than I got, in my opinion. You know, the whole concept was really original, and what I got was overall pleasing, but it suffered from some severe like pacing issues, and there were definitely some really dull moments in this for me, but overall worth a watch. Not incredible, but it's good. Then I picked up Mean Streets. I've been trying to watch more Scorsese films, and I did watch this, and I gotta say I was a little let down. It was also kind of similar to The Accountant in terms of pacing issues. Definitely great performances. Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro were both great, but overall I felt like this movie didn't really have I guess a necessary plot. You know, it was just really a depiction of the streets, and I get that there are some fans who like love this movie to death. It just really wasn't for me. The whole movie just didn't feel like it was necessary, and it was kind of like just going along, and like there wasn't really any suspense or anything. But I mean, still, it's not bad, you know. It's Scorsese. You can't merely make a bad Scorsese movie, at least that I've seen. But this is definitely good, just not like great or special to me at all. Then I picked up Run All Night, starring Liam Neeson, and this actually surprised me a lot. I wasn't expecting to like this a lot. Kind of looks like a generic action movie, you know, Liam Neeson being Liam Neeson in all these recent action movies, but this was actually pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, to be honest. It's a probably a big guilty pleasure for me at this point. I've seen it twice, and each time it's really been exciting, you know, and overall, it's good. I'd recommend watching Run All Night starring Liam Neeson. Then I picked up a horror classic, The Silence of the Lambs. Absolutely love this movie. I'm a huge fan of like psychologically dark, like twisted thrillers, and this was definitely one for the books. Huge classic, and I'm so glad I saw it and picked it up. The Deer Hunter I have not seen yet. I'm pretty sure it won Best Picture. Robert De Niro, oh, it did win Best Picture. Robert De Niro, and it's definitely going to be watched soon. The Big Short, another Christian Bale movie that I've been dying to see, and it's got my man, Ryan Gosling. You know I love Ryan Gosling. Steve Carell and Brad Pitt. I've heard that this is really good. I have heard it suffers from pacing issues, unfortunately, but overall it's supposed to be good. And when it came out, I believe it was nominated for Best Picture. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think it was. So overall, I'm excited to check this out for sure. And lastly, I picked up Boyhood. I haven't seen many Richard Linklater films, and that's a problem because the Before trilogy is supposed to be one of the best trilogies of all time. I have seen Dazed and Confused, which I picked up. I don't know if I've shown that in the video or not, but I picked up Dazed and Confused, and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite high school movies. But I definitely need more Linklater in my diet, and I figured Boyhood is like a great place to start. It's supposed to be one of the best films ever made by some. Some think it's kind of boring, but like, you know, it's just amazing the way they filmed it, you know, and the way that they stuck with the original cast for years and filmed like as they literally grew up, went through Boyhood. So I'm like really excited to check this out. So let me know what you think of Boyhood in the comments. So lastly, I did say I picked up some steelbooks and box sets. I actually picked up one steelbook, and that is Children of Men. This is supposed to be one of the most underrated science fiction movies of all time. Julianne Moore and Clive Owen, you know, great cast. Michael Caine, you know, you can't beat that. And this looks really good, so I'm excited to check this out. Kind of a boring steelbook, at least on the back. The front looks kind of cool, and when you open it up, you got I don't know what really this means. If you've seen this, you probably know what it means. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of Children of Men. And then the last two, I guess they're not really box sets, but I kind of consider them. I put them in the box set section because they're wicked fat. They're just digibooks, but I picked up The Mummy with Tom Cruise. I found this for like $3 at my local Rite Aid. I know, don't hate me, but I love Tom Cruise. He's probably my favorite actor up there next to Leonardo DiCaprio. And I absolutely love Tom Cruise, and I'm really hoping that I like this. Yeah, it's a digibook, and it's got a Blu-ray and a DVD, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's got a comic or something with a bunch of like nude mummy women. So I don't know, I can't really say I recommend buying this set. I didn't know that when I got this. I mean, it still looks cool from the side and stuff, but I don't know. Overall, let me know what you think of The Mummy in the comments. And the last one I picked up for all my classic film fans, I picked up North by Northwest, the classic Hitchcock movie. I haven't seen this yet. I really want to. I've seen Vertigo, Psycho, and Rear Window. I love Rear Window. It's actually my favorite of his movies, and Psycho and Vertigo, which are both incredible. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. I actually own the box set for a lot of his films, but I thought this was in it, and it's not. So I actually picked this up for a low $10 at Bull Moose, so definitely check this out. Or check out Bull Moose if you have one near you. I don't know if that's a widespread chain of a store, but it's a really good store. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, this is looks like a really fun movie, and it's a great digibook. And yeah, I don't know, it's got really cool like kind of pop artwork, and talks a little bit about like Cary Grant, you know, and Hitchcock, and different scenes from the movie. I haven't really looked through this because I don't want to like get stuff spoiled or anything, but like overall I've heard this is just a classic film, so let me know what you think of Hitchcock and North by Northwest in the comments. Wow, that was a pretty big stat, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you have any comments, just leave them in the comments section down below. I always get back to you guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like, and make sure to subscribe if you like what you see here. That way, I can see you guys soon. Peace.